I don't know, I can't get it to play.
We're rolling.
A new park system running right through downtown.
Yeah, look into the camera.
A new park system running right through downtown. A Lexington company expands. And a free health fair for seniors. This and more coming up next. Is that it? Three, two, one, what?
Go.
Welcome to Lexington. Now I'm Barry. Welcome to Lexington Now. I'm Barry. Neil Noah is on vacation and I'll be sitting in for him. Apparently because no one wanted to do it and they made the intern do it and I'm the intern. So.
Just stick to the script.
Neil will be back in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Oh, nobody told me. Well, it's been 6 years in the making and now ground has broken on Town Branch Commons. A series of projects that will connect neighborhoods, parks, and urban areas in one long stretch of nature running right through downtown. Here's more on the project.
This week, Lexington is celebrating the 4th of July. And we're celebrating it this week by officially breaking ground on a project that will light up our economy, our downtown, and our entire city, the Town Branch Commons. Our Town Branch Commons is part trail, part signature downtown park. It's a ribbon of the bluegrass that will wind itself through downtown, stretching for 2 miles from Rupp Arena to the west to the Isaac Murphy Memorial Art Garden to the east. It will connect our city's 2 major trails, giving Lexington 22 miles of uninterrupted bike and pedestrian paths, and connecting downtown to the rural landscape.
It's especially an honor to be here in this physical place today because you may not know it, but we are standing in the headwaters of the stream of Town Branch. The headwaters is the collection, the area where water runs off our land and moves into water bodies, and we are standing at the origin of this water body, flowing below our feet and in pipes that run below Midland and along Vine Street, past the Convention Center, past Rupp Arena, through the Bluegrass region, and ultimately to the Kentucky River. We are standing along the path of Town Branch. This water body is a connective element, and while today it's invisible, it is a connective element that can really bring us together. It was a site of hunting and fishing for indigenous peoples. It was along Town Branch that the city was founded, so it's critical to the city's history. And as the city grew, this stream was buried and forgotten over time as the city expanded. But today we stand here in an effort to recognize this long and diverse legacy and bring the Town Branch back into the fabric of this city as a productive and connective place.
Let me just say one more thing, and that is, at ribbon cuttings like this, we celebrate our community. This is going to bring economic activity. It's going to make us a better city, a stronger community. It's going to provide recreation and tourism opportunities. It's going to connect downtown to our beautiful surrounding bluegrass area. It's going to reflect that karst topography that is part of our heritage and our history. But I want to thank the group of people who are responsible for this that typically don't get the credit at groundbreakings like this, and that is the hard-working taxpayer. The hardworking taxpayer that provided the ultimate resources for this grant and which will provide the leverage to attract the private capital from the Town Branch Fund.
Studies show that urban parks are one of the most effective ways to build a sense of community. They provide a place for people to connect, to interact in a safe and shared environment. In turn, this is improved community connectivity, outdoor activity, leads to lower crime rates, higher education attainment, and improved health outcome. Today, the heavy lifting begins, so tomorrow we can create the living room in our community, one with the world-class design that reflects the history of our city and includes programming for everyone.
Town Branch Commons will have a lasting impact on our city and its citizens. It will be enjoyed by Lexington citizens for generations to come. So thanks to each and every one of you here today and the tens of thousands of citizens across our community and county for all you have done to support this project. Now, let's get the project started by breaking ground. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Lights are bright. That looks like fun. To learn more about this strip of bluegrass running through the city, visit townbranchcommons.org. Lexington's own LBX company, the maker of link belt excavating and moving equipment, is beginning construction of a 25-acre, $10 million customer experience and training center in Citation Business Park. And when they're done, that will mean more jobs for Lexington.
Lexington has been the home to LBX since 1998, when it became the sole manufacturer and marketer of link belt excavators, forestry and material handling equipment. And since then, the company has expanded its product line and continued its focus on new technologies and has grown from 15 employees to nearly 100. That strong 20-year track record shows that Lexington is a great place to start and to grow a business. Now with this new $10 million investment, we all know that LBX will be around for a very long time in Lexington, and will be even a stronger partner for our citizens and for our city. Yes, today we are breaking ground on a new 34,000 square foot customer experience center and a training center. This new space will allow LBX to showcase its world-class equipment and technology, to provide dealer training, and it will offer exciting product demonstrations and customer events. It will also show other businesses that Lexington is a good place. Oh, actually, I'll say is a great place to locate and to operate.
Well, thank you all for being here today, and special thanks to Mayor Gray and his team and our counterparts at Commerce Lexington. It really is a team effort in economic development, and especially thanks to Eric and your team at LBX for the partnership. It's really one of the perfect examples I can think of the type of company that this administration has great confidence in. It's led by great leaders. They're making investments in place and people, and it sort of has this wonderful story, this narrative, a local company that eventually finds its way by virtue of the parent ownership to Japan. And another example of one of the 200 Japanese companies that we have in the Commonwealth. And most of you probably don't know this, but Kentucky is only bested by one state in the U.S. in terms of the number of residents that work for Japanese-owned companies. So we have this incredible tie back to Japan, and it has become an international business. Our little state of Kentucky with 4.5 million people is competing on a global stage, and it's with partners like LBX that we can make that claim. So we're very, very proud of LBX and our relationship with them.
It's my honor and pleasure and privilege to be with you today and introduce you to our new facility that will be a state-of-the-art training center and also proving ground and clinic test capabilities. So we're going to bring a lot of new people from over the country to Lexington to come here and train and also enjoy the Lexington and the surroundings. So that's a great event today, but also a great opportunity for the future. So today it's an important day for us, for our dealers, for our customers. This is what LBX is all about. We listen to our customers, what they want from us, so we can grow together, we can be successful together. And this particular facility is really the result of that.
Right or left?
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
They really seem to be digging it. LBX plans to open the new facility in March. Pause. If you're a senior citizen and are interested in finding out more about the services available to you, come out to the Lexington Senior Center for a free health fair. It's in my eyes.
Hi, my name is Christy Stambaugh. I'm the Director of Aging Services for the City of Lexington. And I want you to mark your calendar for an event coming up on Friday, July 20th. It's going to be a health fair held at the Lexington Senior Center, located at 195 Life Lane. At this health fair, you will find vendors with information and services all related to aging and/or disability services. The event is free, and it's on that Friday, July 20th, from 9 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There should be plenty of parking available, and a lot of information will be there for your use. If you need more information, call us at 859-278-6072.
A prestigious award for a historic renovation. That and a lot more after the break.
What makes the Lexington Bluegrass Area Minority Business Expo so exciting?
There are so many things that make me want to come, that draw me to it year after year. From the people, the breakout sessions, the education, the speakers, the other business owners that I get the opportunity to meet and network with. There's just such a diverse group of people that I really learn a lot from.
It's the Lexington Bluegrass Area Minority Business Expo, August the 3rd at the Lexington Convention Center. We're taking businesses into the future.
Hi, my name is Gary Means. I'm the Executive Director with the Lexington Parking Authority. Today I want to talk to you about a feature that might help folks with disabilities as they're parking downtown. Now, the parking meter system consists of about 1,200 metered spaces, and we've got about 16 that you'll find are painted blue and are marked with disability markings. But you can feel free to park in any of the spaces, and the feature that I'm going to tell you about works at all of them. So at all of our meters, we have a feature called Pay by Phone. And this could work really great, especially when the weather's bad. You can download this free app called Pay by Phone to your phone and then key in the meter that you're parked at. And you can find the number off the meter, usually right on the post or on the meter itself. And when you key in that meter, then you'll be asked how long you want to stay, put those minutes in, and then you're off and on your way. When you park at one of our blue meters, you get an extra 2 hours. So if you're in a 2-hour zone, you'll get 4 hours. But you can use this feature at any of our meters. A really cool thing about Pay by Phone is that when your time is about to expire, it'll give you a text message and you can just add time. So you don't have to feel like you got to run back out to your meter and add more time. That works great if your lunch meeting went a little over or you had to wait on somebody to get to your appointment. So we feel like this is a great feature. If you have any questions about it, you can also call the Lex Park office at 231-7275.
Come find out how the Lexington Bluegrass Area Minority Business Expo is taking businesses into the future.
Networking is the lifeline of any business. And going to actually shake hands and meeting and getting the opportunity for new businesses or new people or new contacts, that is the key.
It's the 16th annual Lexington Bluegrass Area Minority Business Expo presented by Fifth Third Bank.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Lexington's old courthouse was restored recently, and the project was just received an award for the historic renovation. Let's find out more from Jennifer Mama?
So the Ida Lee Willis Memorial Foundation does historic preservation rewards every year in honor of her, and we this year were awarded a foundation award for our work on the historic courthouse project. We won a historic building preservation award that essentially shows our commitment to historic preservation, our commitment to bringing the community together to preserve a historic building, and it was quite an honor. Holly Wiedemann from AU Associates is our development agent on the project, and she helped put the application together. It was a very involved process involving lots of historic photos and then construction photos and then photos of what the building has become since we started the renovation. Also talks about different things we had to do in the building. For example, we restored the dome, which was in fairly pristine historic condition because it had been preserved because of all the HVAC equipment. So restoring wood floors, doing plaster, all the exterior work you see, the copper work on top of the dome. So she had to document and describe all of that in the application to the SHPO. If you start from the top and work your way down, we've got Limestone Hall, which is the event space on the top floor. Hosted many events so far since its opening in February of this year. You move down to the second floor and you've got Breeders' Cup administrative offices. Down another floor to the first floor and you've got the Visit Lex administrative offices. And just opened last week with their ribbon cutting on the ground floor is the Visitor Center for Visit Lex. We will also have a Weta Michael restaurant right behind me, and on the Upper and Short Street corner will be a Weta Michael bourbon bar. I think one of the criteria and one of the things that SHPO mentioned when we went to Frankfurt to receive the award was the innovative financing structure we used on the building. So we developed a for-profit entity, the Historic Courthouse LLLP, which was able to leverage state and federal tax credits. Our partner Old National Bank infused equity into the project, as well as the mayor and council's commitment of $22 million. So it was a first for the City of Lexington in terms of doing that public-private partnership. It was very successful, and I think the SHPO really caught on to that and thought, what an innovative way to finance and do this building, and it was definitely something to be proud of. It took a lot of work, a lot of players, a big team, but we ultimately got it done. AU Associates, Holly Wiedemann, and our team was held to a very strict standard of what could be done. In fact, Holly had to take photos of every inch of this building and every decision that was made with our architect, K. Norman Barry Architects and Deborah Burke, had to be approved by the State Historic Preservation Office. So that really tells you it's really sort of a contemporary twist while keeping a lot of the historic features. The courts needed more space, and so if you look behind me, the top windows actually had arches on them. That was all essentially the second floor. They added another floor there to add more administrative offices, and they had to have a place to tuck all the HVAC, all the ductwork, and so they essentially built a concrete floor and put the elevator shaft in and put all the HVAC up there. So having done that, they added drop ceilings and those types of things to make more space for the courts and for offices, but in a weird twist, it actually ended up to preserve a lot of what was up in the dome. So all of the intricate work you see in the dome, the arches, a lot of the faces, all of that was actually preserved because nobody really went up there and touched it for all of those years. It's a huge thanks to the City Council, to Mayor's vision on the project, the Council's vision, and then all of the folks who have businesses and reside and use the area for bearing with us as we did the construction. And we're just so excited the building is open, has life again, and is interfacing with all of those around the building as well.
Thanks, Jennifer. Jennifer, we do have a number of meetings coming up this week. Here's the schedule. Could I have some water?
No.
Please?
No.
How much more of this is there? Because I feel like it's maybe not going well.
We're almost done.
Please let me leave.
You're not trying.
I am trying! These meetings will be aired live on channel 185, as well as on our live stream. And you can find any televised meeting archived at lexingtonky.gov/LexTV, where you can also find our other programming. Or you can check us out on our YouTube channel, LexTV, where you can always find all the episodes of this show. That's all for this week. Keep up with us on social media and take a look at the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For the staff and producers of Lex TV, I'm Barry, and that's it.
For now. That's it for now.
No, that's it.